All right, hey YouTube. Figure I'd do another quick video. Don't know if this will go up before or after the one I just recorded while I was out here working on the golf cart, but either way, figure I'd do another video while I'm out here working on this. This one is going to be on tools. Give me a second. Let me get this bolt picked back up. I know I've mentioned this in other videos. I think it was in my Prepper's Priority video or whatever I called that video. But you need tools, guys. And you don't just need like generic tool kits. Those are great places to start. Be honest with you, that's where a lot of my tools came from, was generic kits. Come on, get started, you. But you can't just get a generic kit. You should tailor your tools. This will save you some money too, to what you actually need. So what's the stuff that you work on the most and all that kind of stuff, or the stuff that you could foresee you needing to repair in an emergency situation, whatever that means, you know, whether that's full collapse, grid down, SHTF, you know, pick your term, whatever, the boogaloo, whatever happens, or if it's just a natural disaster. You need to have tools so that you can take care of your friends, your family, and your people, right? Especially, and I know I do this a lot. This is not to, you know, discount women, but I'm a dude, so I talk to the dudes. So, especially if you're a man, we have a responsibility to take care of people. And like, this is a responsibility of men, it's also a responsibility of the believer, right? Going back to the whole Christian thing, which is what I do, right? So just because there's a bad situation doesn't mean that we can take a day off from being there for people, right? I'm talking about like natural disasters. I'm not talking about if you're not mentally okay and you're just keep pouring out, that will fucking kill you. Go get okay, all right? You need to take care of yourself so that you can take care of others. If you're bleeding, you can't save anybody. So get yourself taken care of so that you can actually be an asset. All right, that soapbox done. But yeah, so just a quick video of making sure you have the right tools for the job. Like I mentioned in the other video, like I said, I don't know if it'll go up before this one, probably will, but this job, working on this golf cart, has taken me months to get to the point where I am now, where we should actually be fixed. And part of that's been, you know, chasing electrical gremlins, and if y'all have ever worked on cars or electrical, you know, chasing electrical gremlins is a pain. But the other part of it is, when I came out here the other day, about a week ago, to work on this, I didn't bring the right tools. Part of that was semi-intentional on my end, and part of that was a lack of knowledge. And the reason I say it's part of that was semi-intentional is because I only brought one toolkit that had a whole smorgasbord of just some generic basic tools. I was like, all right, this should, you know, at least get me started, and then if I need anything else, I'll come back another day with the proper tool. Then when I came back, I still didn't bring the proper tools, but that was because of a mismeasure. And as you can see now, I'm actually working on it, so I have the right tools. But yeah, so just know what you're kind of going to need, some basic general tools for your car to be able to do some basic things like, you know, change your batteries, super simple. But you can't do it if you don't have the right wrenches and all that kind of stuff, right? Or, you know, fix an outlet or something like that. Work on the lawnmower or whatever you got going, whatever is within your skill set, wheelhouse, knowledge base, however you want to say it. Or if you're working on developing skills and knowledge, acquire the tools as you go as well, because it'll make your life so much easier. And yes, knowledge is lighter than tools and all that kind of stuff, and you can get away jerry-rigging a lot. And I will tell you from experience, having the right tool for the job is so much nicer than jerry-rigging. I can be very quick and efficient when I have the right tools versus having to figure out how to make a tool work or to do something. So on that note, let me give you some ideas of some, you know, basic tools that everybody should have. Good hammer, right? Channel locks, right? Some people call them adjustable pliers. I'm gonna grab them because I got a couple over here. So, you know, these guys that adjust instead of these. set of vice grips, set of ratchets and sockets, right? In general basic sizes. Couple of sets of these guys, you know, the box wrenches. These things are great to have on hand. These came out of my mechanics tool set, so no duh that they actually working on something like this, right? Even though, you know, cars aren't, well, the cars I work on aren't electric, they still have some of the same constraints as far as space and stuff. So get on that bulky little. Sorry, I got really tight space right here, so this is a little frustrating sometimes. Sometimes I mean a lot of the time. But anyways, yeah, so that's the video I wanted to do. Just a quick video on making sure as you're going through and you're building up your stockpiles of stuff, of food, water, ammunition, all that kind of stuff, make sure you have some tools and some hardware as well, as far as like bolts and nails and stuff like that. So like if you got to throw a tarp up, you got a nail, you got drill to go with it, or you got screws and a drill to go with it, or hammer and nails to go with that, with washers or whatever you would need to put a tarp up over something or something like that. You know, having some proper tools could help you long term, because you never really know what you're going to run into. So be prepared. Like I said, like in all things, you got to be prepared. And prepping isn't just about guns. It's not just about the food. It's, you know, it's longevity. How long can we actually make it? And if you don't have the right tools, you're not going to make it very far. And, you know, that's not me trying to be doom and gloom or whatever people might say. Just being realistic. Like, you got to be able to take care of things, keep things running for the long term. You're not always going to be able to take it to somebody else. Or even like medical, like how I stuck my medical. You can do the same kind of thing with tools. If you got people that maybe have more skills than you, ask them what kind of tools would be helpful to do different projects that they might have to help you with in a grid down situation. And then see if you can get your hands on a spare set to keep at your place. Because if they have to bug out to your place, they're probably not going to have their tools, right? And then do the same thing. Like if you got some expertise in a field, keep some extra tools at a buddy's house. So if you got to bug out and go over there, you got some stuff that you can be more of an asset with. But yeah, this also goes back to my video of like, what do you bring to the table? Like, what's your skill set? Have some knowledge, have some resources, and be an asset, not a liability. All right, guys, peace.